Recently on Instagram, I shared a picture of my bass station, my bass guitar, my pedal board, and my iPad. And on my iPad, I was displaying a chord chart that I was looking at for services that morning. And some people asked me what they were looking at. They asked some questions about what it was, so I thought I'd make a quick video about OnSong. OnSong is the app that I sometimes use. I don't always use it. I try to actually use it as rarely as possible, during services anyway. Um, I should say before we start that at my church we strongly encourage memorization. We typically only do 3 or 4 songs on a given Sunday, so it's not that difficult, but I have to admit I don't always make it. So on those weeks that I don't make it, actually, my first resort, my first safety net, I guess, I want to say is just a simple piece of black cardstock. Uh, Blends in with our black floor a lot better than a white sheet of paper. I got this idea from one of our guitar players, Rob. I saw that he was doing it, and I really liked it, so I thought I'd adopt it. And so I just use a silver Sharpie. And I think this is also the gold Sharpie. Maybe it's the bronze. I don't remember. Just to make some notes of what the songs are in this morning. I don't even always use this. I try and use as little as possible, but I don't always make it, like I just said. So this is the sheet of paper. These are the notes that I used this morning. Let's get back to OnSong. So here's OnSong. Here's one way to use OnSong. These are chords that I typed up in the app. There's a little program in here where you can type things up. You put the lyrics in there, then you put the chords in there, and it looks like this. And when you do it this way, it has some really neat features. And I can go in here, and right now the song is in the key of D, but if I suddenly want it in the key of A, for whatever reason, I can change it to the key of A, and it switches automatically. It's kind of cool. You can put in some, we can put in some guitar chord charts throughout the song if you want to do it that. If you want to see what those chords look like, you can group them all up at the top, or you can group them all down at the bottom. But also a neat feature is I can use my little Bluetooth pedal here, AirTurn Duo. I think this is an outdated one. This is the BT106. I think they're at the BT200 now, something like that. You can use this guy to progress the page. That's really handy. But that's not what people saw in my picture. So let's go back. Give me a second here. So this is the chord chart that people saw on my iPad in that picture. This is our Easter services that we did at church. And what you're looking at here is a PDF that I typed up in Apple Pages. If you want to use Microsoft Word, I'm sure it works just as well. But I uploaded it into my Dropbox account, and then in OnSong, I went into my Dropbox account and uploaded it to OnSong, and here it is. Again, I can use my little Bluetooth page turner to progress the page, go back and forth if I needed it. I like to make the chords, I like to put them in green just to give them some contrast. I can easily find where I'm at. I know that I'm looking at a chord when I see a chord that's in green. This is kind of a new thing that I started doing, making some chords different colors just to know that I only play this chord the second time. I did that a couple other spots. You can write notes in OnSong and it'll save its position. These are some chords that I accidentally wrote down. I wrote down the wrong chord, so I just made some corrections there. So I guess I'll just scroll through our services from Easter just to show you what this whole thing looks like. It's just one long PDF with the whole service on it. And that's what I do sometimes. Typically when we have a song, when we have a set list that's more than 4 songs, I might bust this guy out. But anyway, that's what people saw. I hope this I hope this was helpful to you. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Thanks for watching.